Good evening and welcome back to Arizona State Doubles Championships. We're here on the campus of Arizona State University in Tempe, Arizona. We're in the Sun Devil Fitness Complex. Next match up is mixed open doubles. We have Thea and Tim Mattfeldt versus Arthur Schmeiser and Susan Boulanger.
Change it to what?
They did the opposite team first.
Melissa King is our referee. Looks like Arthur and Susan takes the first 2 points. Side out. All right, so it looks like we may have some electrical issues in the building this evening. My camera reset. We'll grab that in just a moment. Point. 1 serving 2. Arthur puts that one in the floor. 2-3. So in certain events, historically, the women could only serve to the women, the men could only serve to the men. That is not a USA racquetball rule. The gender of the players serving and receiving do not matter. You can serve anywhere. Ideally, not directly behind your partner. You don't want to put them in danger. But if you're playing against a lefty-righty team, sending that serve right down the center is usually a good choice. Side out. Susan Boulanger serving. Thea skips that one in. 5 serving 5. Arthur up to serve, 9 serving 5. Arthur with the cross-court pass to the back right-hand corner. Gets it past Tim. Yeah, up to serve, 10-6, short serve. Half out. Tim up to serve. Short serve called.
Parker and Matthew Press, you guys have a win by forfeit.
Another good pass shot from Schmeiser on the left-hand side this time. 10 serving 6. Susan Boulanger up to serve. Ball skipped in. 11 serving 6. Half out. Serving 6. So each team, according to the USA Racquetball rules, has up to 3 timeouts, 30 seconds each. And usually if you're down by 6, that would be a good time to take one. I think I might have taken one when they got to 10. Not necessarily because you need a drink or need a rest, but take it just to disrupt their momentum. Give them something else to think about rather than continuing to run up the score. So Arthur puts that in the ground. Thea to serve. Two bounces before she got that return. Two quick half outs. He's to a side out. Susan to serve. Thea puts that one away. Half out. (14-6). We have our first game point opportunity here in game number 1. Tim Mattfeldt sends a quick down the line. Arthur is unable to get to it. Side out. Mattfeldt's got another opportunity to get some points. Short serve. Fatherly advice given about how to serve Susan on the second serve. We'll replay that. A couple too many bodies in the way for Thea to get to that ball. Half out, Tim up to serve. Susan's just a touch too casual there. A point for the Mattfeldts. 7-14.
At least he was.
Martine.
Martine Contreras.
Martine Contreras, and he does a permit desk, please.
Yeah, it chose the wrong direction to get around Susan. Side out.
All right. What? No, I didn't find it.
And that is the end of game 1. Players have 2 minutes to get back into court for game number 2. We will take a break and come back when the players do. All right, the players are back, ready for game number 2.
It's kind of weird to do this weird kind of view over here.
So this is our alternate view. We'll use this mostly when we have a high lob serve or a ceiling ball rally going on.
Looks like Thea's going to go into a drive serve mode here. There she goes. And Arthur's for the setup. Ooh, look at Thea. Her backhand is much stronger than her forehand. And, you know, at some point in time, nice shot, Arthur. So Arthur with the side out on here. Thea's been improving by the month for the last probably 3-4 years. You know, give credit for her and her dad for making to almost every LPRT event. I think the next one they're going to is in South Carolina, or what's the big one?
So the next big one is Boston, but that's at the same time as High School National. So I don't know if she's going to that one, but the next one after that is for the LPRT is Battle at the Alamo.
Okay, they might be going that one, but they mentioned to me that they were going somewhere. But they rarely do not miss an LPRT event. So knowing that, they will actually go to
Probably to Boston then.
It might be, but I think they'll go to the Battle at the Alamo.
Against some young guns today, boy, they played good.
Ron played amazing.
Didn't he?
3 serving 0. Two bounces before Arthur could return that. Half out. There with the Z serve. Thea tries to take that down. We're just about at shoulder height. Skips it in. Susie will give it another chance. And Arthur skips it in. Five serving 0.
And I'm back. And wow, 7-0. So both these teams are actually going to move to the next round of the playoffs. So the first round of the playoffs for the mixed opens will start tonight. So actually, right after this match, nice shot, Arthur. It will be back to back, and Arthur's group is going to probably end up finishing the way it's looking first in their group, and then Tim and Thea are going to finish second, and they're both going to play their matches. Freddie's actually going to play Arthur and Susie is the way it's matching up, because Freddie and Carly finished second in their pool. And we're going to keep Thea and Tim on this court for their first round match.
Against the top seed from...
Which will be Matt Press and Laura Hammond.
Laura Hammond, okay.
Yep. So we'll go ahead and, we'll continue this broadcast with mixed opens.
Good deal.
Yeah. Nice shot, Susie. She kept it in play. Shot Tim. Arthur and Susie just looked very relaxed, and they just took a timeout.
All right. We'll be back in just a moment. Back from timeout. The Mattfeldts will be serving. First server.
Just get a little insight about Tim Mattfeldt. He was also, as you can see there right now from this view, you can actually see right by the Sun Devil, the little M with the carnival, the little Ferris wheel. Mm-hmm. That's his business, and that's where he would travel across the country setting up these little carnivals that some of you have been to. So he does it pretty much, and he's out of the business, but however, he's helping out his sons run the business, and every summer they pretty much are not here in the valley. They actually go do carnival. It's called carnival business, carnival season. And the greatest thing is that Tim's so family oriented that he actually is now helping out his son, and he goes, you know what, I'm having some of the best time of my life right now. Helping out my kids, and so he's enjoying the carnival season in a way because I think the tough part, his son handles the stuff like hauling all the stuff around, but he goes there and does all the the other things that does the assistance part that he didn't, while he was the director probably, as you would say, when he first ran it. Now he's just kind of like, hey, I'll be the extra set of hands and eyes and ears in case you need me, because of the experience that he has behind it. But now he's like me. During football season, I don't play much racquetball, and during carnival season, Tim doesn't play much racquetball. So him and I are kind of like on the same path of let's go ahead and get back into it. And probably by the time around April, May is when we're hitting our stride, and then our season's cut short. And then next thing you know, we're back at square one come the end of the year, December, January timeframe. But this year I'm going to try. I keep saying this every time I go into the football season, that I will keep up with racquetball. But it's tough. It's tough to keep up, and as well as you could take off 2 weeks. It's just like lifting, right? Take off 2 weeks, and next thing you know, your game's like, wait a minute, what happened to my game? I was just playing at this level. It's almost like you almost drop like a half a level just by missing 2 weeks or even a month. Some people think it actually helps their game, right? Because you stress so much about thinking about every shot and everything, and that break can actually help you.
Absolutely, definitely there are people that are overtrained or that overplay, and just giving your body a rest for a while, and giving your mind a change of pace.
Yep,
absolutely helps.
And I think some people. I'm not going to name any names. Some people have to constantly stay on top of their game, otherwise they drop their talent level a lot. There's some people that are just naturally gifted, and they can lay off, a couple weeks, and they come back and they're playing even probably better than they normally do. So Arthur's one of those people that he's just got natural talent. To where he doesn't need that much practice. I know Susie constantly is always, ever since she got her hip replaced, she is so much better. She's pain-free. She's loving life. things that she tells me is that she needs to break her old habits that she had when she had bad hips. Well, now her hips are feeling fine, but you know, she says in practice, I do great. But then when it comes time to play in a tournament or a match, or even just play recreational, she goes back to her old habits. So how do you break it? And that's tough. There's a nice down the line by Tim for a winner. So we got, what, 10-3, 5 more points to close out the match. Let's see if the Mattfeldts actually can make a good comeback and force a tiebreaker. Nice drive serve. Set up. Oh, she wants that back. You know she does. What do you like about Arizona there, JT?
Well, quite a bit of it is the people, and I like the weather. You know, I spent most of my youth in around Fort Bliss, Texas, and so I'm used to dry and hot.
Yeah, we're finally getting good weather. I mean, when I walked out this morning, I was like, oh, thank God, it's finally getting. It's finally was like around the high 50s in the morning, and I was like, thank God, it's not in the 42 range. That's just too cold. But yeah, this morning when I walked out to come here, I was like, oh, finally, it's getting better. I just can't wait to get back in the pool. Get to play with my dogs in the pool. So what we got here? Still 10-3. And Tim's hit a nice winner to the left corner. Side out. You know, right now, Susie and Arthur are not feeling threatened, but it's kind of been stagnant here for a little bit at 310. Thea and her dad is actually talking a little strategy before Thea serves. Oh, nice. Almost a crack. Good run down. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at Thea. She wins that rally. She battled with Arthur and Susie on that with her backhand and won that rally. Good stuff. So she's actually now going to be doing another drive serve here. Nice shot.
Absolutely. I think if she has a little bit more of a wrap option in her serve repertoire,
yes,
I think I would go with that. You know, it's
I agree.
Hard when both of your opponents are on their forehand.
Oh,
close
what a
to the
shot,
wall.
Susie. Overhead pinch to the left corner for a winner. Now they're out to serve. They're kind of in a little stagnant mode. They haven't scored in a few times, so let's see if they can break the mold here. Susie's a big contributor for our hospitalities here for this weekend. If you guys, for our Saturday meal for dinner, we're having beef stroganoff and a nice little fruit salad. I mean, we got a pineapple upside down cake. I mean, it's unbelievable what we got going on in that hospitality. Did you get some food yet?
I did. The vegetables were amazingly good.
They got steamed veggies, make your own salad. So, and then we also got body armor for hydration. So, I mean, we got it going. And, you know, I'm sad for the people that didn't make it this weekend because hospitality is just off the charts. And it's well worth the price of the money.
By itself,
By itself, yeah. Had no complaints from the people that are here. We got a lot of auction items. We still haven't, we're going to do them first thing in the morning at 9, 10 o'clock. And we're hoping that some of you guys that are watching from home in the Arizona area can come down and support the auction. There's a snowboard. We got golf passes, golf lessons. We got doggy treat bags. We got male and female care bags. I mean, it's just good stuff. I just want to let you know that, you know, I don't know what it would take you guys to come down here, but if you get an opportunity tomorrow to watch some of the finals, we got some good ones. Arthur and I got taken out earlier today by Ron Morris and Sean Davis, and I'll tell you what, Ron Morris was on fire. It was incredible play that he played. It was pretty good stuff. But that skip, or was that good? I think it was I don't know.
I think that must have been a skip because I don't think Tim was serving. So.
Okay. It looked like it was good. It's a long serve. Let's see what his second serve is going to be.
I'm going to bet a Z.
I bet a Z. No, jam. Jam the other way. Oh. He's going to call. He called an avoidable on himself.
Yep. Definitely setting the right example. Great sportsmanship.
Yeah, great sportsmanship. Yeah, I got a nice little tattoo from Tim today's match on my back.
Ah.
All right, here we go. Arthur's serving a 12-4. Nice little half lob Z. Pinch. There it is.
And it definitely hasn't been either team losing based on shot selection. It's been
Execution.
execution.
Yep. And we're here coming at the match point. And I need to make sure that these guys, Thea and Tim, stay on court 1 because we're going to go back to streaming them on the first round of the playoffs for the mixed opens. And excuse me. Sorry about that. I had a sneeze. A little fur ball came around in the air and. No, and so I think they stopped them from winning the match so far. Let's see if they make a comeback here. Ooh.
Now is the time to do it.
Now's the time to do it. Yeah. Good thing it's not like what is it? The rally scoring. It'll be very, very short-lived here. All it takes is one little mistake, and can you imagine coming down from 5-14 in rally scoring and winning? You have to make no mistakes. What do you think about the rally scoring?
I think as a viewer, it's very entertaining because the players focus a little bit more. And there's no downtime. Now, occasionally you'll see people, their second serve is pretty lackadaisical, and then their approach to that rally gets loose. But when you're doing rally scoring, the numbers are always changing, so there's always something to see and pay attention to, and so for the viewer, I'm in favor.
You're in favor.
I'm in favor. Yeah. Now I haven't had to play it.
Well, and I think that's the problem with rally scoring is what we're seeing right here. In case if it was 6-14, I mean, let's face it. I mean, you could play the best game of your life. How often can you come back and score 9 straight without making a mistake?
Exactly.
And that's tough. I mean, it's tough in any sport, right? Oh, that's a skip.
And that is our match.
That should be match. All right.
Arthur Schmeiser and Susan Boulanger win 15-7, 15-6. They'll go on to play tomorrow morning.
No. And right now, we're both.
Susie's going to play again right now?
Susie
Okay.
and Arthur are playing right now, and so is Thea and Tim. And I think we're going to keep Thea and Tim on court 1.
Sounds good.
All right. Thank you for joining us.
We'll be back in just a few moments. Don't go far.